Hey everybody, this is Lee Manzer from Edmonton, Alberta. I just want to make a video today of some thoughts. It's Saturday, February 26th, 2022. It's been quite the couple of years we've been through, and I just wanted to talk about a bit of my experiences that I've been going through. It might resonate with some of you, it might not, and that's okay. I come from a place of non-judgment and love. So I want to tell you all that, and a lot of you know, up to about six months ago or so, I considered myself an atheist. I felt a complete failure of the religious system, of the belief in God, and what that path led me to believe. So lately I've been challenging my belief systems, and I started thinking about love, because I was having a great deal of it in my life. And then I started thinking, not believing in God. I felt jaded, I guess you could say, maybe. But I was happy. I felt free. It served me for whatever purpose. And then I started thinking about energy, and everything is energy. And it just... And then my wife Angela, she was in her yoga teacher training school, and part of her class, she was asked to look in the mirror, or choose a partner and stare into each other's eyes. And so we did, and she asked me, "Who are you?" And I said, "Well, I'm Lee Manzer. I'm a carpenter. I fix shit and sell it, I guess. I don't know. I fix stuff." And she's like, "No, who are you?" And that challenged me. I'm like, huh. Okay, that's the person I am here. Then I said, I don't know. And then after that, it just made me start thinking. And then I thought, what is the definition of energy? It cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be transferred. And if everything is energy and it can't be destroyed, what does that mean for me, for us? This is, and I'm just going to be truthful, whether you agree with or disagree, that's okay. For me, that meant that we can't be destroyed. So death would be an illusion. This is my thoughts, my feelings. So if death is an illusion, then I go on, but I know my body can't. So it's the matter, the material things that weighs you down, weighs your spirit down. You forget who you are. So I might be rambling here, but I just wanted to say, after thinking about that, just the very thought of energy, and that it can't be created or destroyed, and that means we continue, and it just led me down a rabbit hole to such an exciting place. I'm so excited to be alive right now. So I can no longer say that I am an atheist. But what I found is I was looking in the wrong direction because of what we're taught in society, that to look elsewhere, to that God is an old man in the sky with a gray beard, pointing fingers and doing bad shit to people. You're looking, and I was looking in the wrong direction. So then I started to think, well, if I'm not I'm not looking up anymore. I have to look in. I have to look in within me. And things started to change. Things started to awaken. I don't know how to explain these things, but I'm just opening up and being truthful of what's happening energetically to me. So I want to bring everything back to love, because to me, that's what a divine source, um, it's God. God is love. And what, like, we don't live in a world of love, but that's our choice. We can choose to love one another and change our views upon one another. So I've been thinking a lot about that, and I feel like we are all pieces, like we're like from a hub. We're all spokes into that hub of source energy, and we're just all experiences of that same. So we're all one. We're all we should be one, a unified love and governed by love. And just think about how that would change the world for our future generations if we all chose to love one another. Picture that in your mind. Picture it in your mind. If we all disarmed ourselves with a smile, and just chose to help one another, chose to love one another, our future generations would never have to fear. And to me, that's what God is. It's all of us. We are all pieces of that puzzle. And when we all unify together in love, we become one. So that's where I've this is the part of the rabbit hole that I'm in right now, and I wanted to share that with you. And anybody that's dealing with extreme emotional distress right now, and my heart goes out to the people of Ukraine and the people in Canada, here, my home. My heart goes out to humanity right now, because the fear narrative is right there. And anything that resides in fear does not reside in love. So if we change our channel inside, and just change our frequency and change our channel, our radio station, if you will, and change it to love, because in love, in all its glorious light, anything that is not love will not exist, because you changed the channel, you changed your radio station. And that's how you change the world. It's not one person that can change the world. It's you and your voice. And you just speak up, use the platforms, tell your stories, and tell your stories, and people hear each other's stories in non-judgment, and do not judge one another, because if we're all one, and if we're to unify, to judge another person, it would be to judge yourself, because your neighbor is you, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't resonate, it's okay. It doesn't have to right now. It doesn't have to ever. This is just my truth, my journey, and I'm just sharing what I see through my eyes. So I wrote something. I did post this, but I just wanted to read it the way it sounds for me. So this is called "If I Were Love," and my wife she said something like she said Soham, and so I looked that up, and it is I am that. So this is "If I Were Love." If I were love, I would look at my neighbor and see myself. Gone are the shadows of any and all doubts. I would open my arms to those that will walk up my pathway of love to a door without locks. I would love my neighbor, and my neighbor would too, because they are me, and I am you. If I were love, I would let it all go. The old way is dying, giving way to new growth. I would shine my light in every dark spot, so everyone can see what's truth and what's not. If I were love, I would have no walls, no borders, no boundaries, and freedom for all. I would not have to worry what's good and what's bad, because neither exists behind or ahead. I would not judge another in sight. If you are wrong, then I am not right. I would open my heart and accept all the blame, forgive it and burn it, and rise from the flame. I would create a strength within myself to let go of fear and of easing God out. If I was love, I would experience creation in all of its form. One became two, yet two remain one. Two became many, no number can tell. Though many forget me, my love will not fail. I would leave myself clues, lest I forget who I was. If I forget that I am, and always was love, Soham, I am. That was my thoughts, and if it resonates with you, please share, comment, please, and may God be with humanity. And I really pray from my heart that everybody wakes up to the thought of unifying in love from the heart, and not from what you see visually. It's love. It's to love one another. And I pray that my friends, my family, my loved ones, and the ones that I have not met yet, and I look forward to, love one another, accept one another, accept, love,